Story time. I went to Dubai for the first time recently, pre-COVID restrictions, and basically my mom was like, oh, it was a very like rush trip, so I was like, okay, take this much. She's like, dahab, I want you to take some dahab and like fix it for me and exchange it for me, like this set for this set, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, don't give me everything, just give me a little bit trial, I'll go see. Wallahi, I bought it back the same because I knew that they knew that I don't know what I'm talking about.
But they're Somalis.
They're Somalis, but they still try to scam you a little bit.
What you do is you ask them how much the gram is selling for, and then you go ask someone else how much is the gram selling for.
See, I didn't know
then,
any of this
then
information.
You kind of, because that's what I did. Because my sister's brother-in-law was getting married, so she had to buy quite a big set. So it's like quite a lot of money. So we had to just go around, see who had the best prices, and be like, listen, so and so Ali said that he's giving it to me for 2,700. Are you gonna give me what you saying?
What you say exactly? Yeah. Basically haggling. I'm not even good at that in general. But when it comes to gold,
but you need to. When it comes to gold, you have to be.
I was like, this is £1,000
shy
because they could die, and really truly they
exactly.
Will try
like I was like, I'm
finesse.
carrying like at least £1,000 worth of dahab.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck up. My mum had this. No, fam.
Imagine you come back with less.
Exactly.
Because what happened to me was when I just went to Dubai as well, my mum gave me a bracelet and it was like it chipped.
Yeah.
So she told me to go like get it melted. So I went to that, you know, that big Arab, you know, the
souk dahab.
The high street.
Yeah.
There's one big one with the big ass necklace in the window. So
Do you know
I went in that shop and I asked them how much is it he goes, oh, we're gonna have to add a little bit of dahab to like stick it together because obviously a bit was missing. I was like, okay, cool. He said £70. At that point, £70. I said, okay, all right, cool. So stupid. I'm so dumb because I went to the Somali lady where I bought this. Yeah, she goes, I would have done it for you for free. That was my first day.
Did you chip it
after
back
that day? Wallahi, akli
70.
Why didn't you melt it back off?
Give it back to him. Was it 70 UAE or
£70? That was £70 is 100 and something dirham.
Yeah,
but people, you know what? Yeah, people
like
don't consider that scamming people is so haram. Like. This is gonna come back to bite you.
One of the worst,
bro. Why are you
sins.
scamming people?
Yeah.
But that whole dahab thing, wallahi, it really put like a lot into, because I never ever cared about it. Even like I used to be them ones. I still prefer like silver jewelry over dahab.
Silver plated gold.
Yeah. But I do understand the value of it now. My friend was getting married and she would buy stuff that she's not even gonna wear. Yeah. But because of
when you get married, you would want dahab. Because if you're wearing tiraks and stuff, because obviously when you get married, like you have to dress a certain way. You can't be wearing out. Be doing skin out for weddings anymore. Do you know what I mean? So I wear certain dirak or whatever, and then someone asked me the question: would you rather if you went to your husband and said, "I need dahab. I need listen. My neck is bare. I'm going to a wedding. I need dahab. Can you buy me dahab?" And he goes to you, no, I'm not going to buy you dahab. I'll buy you something else. What would you say?
But what does that mean?
What's the something else?
Something maybe, I don't know.
Not Haribo's. Like,
a Shambhala.
A Tesla.
no, it's not jewelry. Whatever it is, like maybe a plot of land or something. But
give me that land.
Wait. But your whole.
I didn't ask for that plot of land.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly. I want eggs.
If he said to you,
but do you want tiramisu?
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, because we were having this argument with my sisters, because one of my sisters married and one is not. She'll be like, yeah, I'll take the land. I said, you're dumb.
We'll circle back to the land conversation tomorrow. For today.
I don't. For me, dahab is not a big. Maybe because I'm not married. Dahab to me is not a big deal. But owning a piece of land is.
The piece of land.
You can
is
have
the same
both.
price. Wait. It's the same price as the dahab, because the dahab you're talking about, 40 grams, 50 grams. Let's just say, it's £4,000-5,000. It's the same price.
Both of them. But I'd rather.
But the whole point you went to him is, I'm going to a wedding. All my friends have got dahab. Yeah. My neck is bare.
Yeah, but ultimately,
my arms are bare.
Ultimately, he'll give it to you, no?
No, but he said to you, I'm not giving you dahab.
Why?
I'm giving you something.
But why?
But why? It's a beef.
No, but why?
We're getting the dahab, we're getting the land.
On the land, that costs more.
I don't ask you for land. If I ask you for land, give me land.
No, I would be like, pause. So land was a part of our life, and we didn't have that conversation. We're talking about dahab today.
You didn't ask for it.
No, but didn't ask for it. It was available. What's this secret hidden gem?
That's what I'm saying. So the whole conversation was all the married lot were like,
first of all, there's a lot of layers.
No, that's such a weird. That's such a weird turn of events.
If you ask your husband for something,
yeah,
he should give you what you want.
If you can, yeah.
If you can afford it and you know that lactose's there, why are you gonna? Have you heard your mom say that?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
My age rate started excelling.
Well, Ben was shaking. Do you know what I mean? You didn't lie.
100%.
Right.
No, I'm taking notes, fam.
Because now 35, 10 years from now, guys were like 35, 34, 35. Do you see what I'm saying?
Not me.
You got what, 32?
Yeah, 33.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
exactly.
She's turning 24 this year.
I'm being
Yeah,
32. If I don't celebrate my birthday this year, I'm going back to 22.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm saying is, when we get to like nearly 40, we can't be saying I'm going to wear silver. Because the dad came, the balance came.
Wallahi, not for a wedding.
VVS
Yeah,
diamonds.
for a wedding, everybody's trying to do my son go Harvard. What is that in the car? Like, you see what I'm saying? You have to be like.
I love that.
Wait a little bit.
You have to let it slide a little bit.
She said, you got
100%, fam. I hear that.
You see what I'm saying? You have
Fam,
that.
I never understood why my mum had like just kept it. And
Your
she never
mum's
used to
got
wear
20,
it
30 grand worth of that you don't know.
for no reason, like unprovoked.
It's
There were
like
times that I
investment,
remember when we were moving from London to Egypt. I had to wear them on the plane.
Yeah, because
she didn't want to put the
you
packet.
can't.
So I'm wearing hella rings and necklaces.
I look like a mule.
Even from Dubai, we had to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister had to wear the present set, everything. She had to wear it.
No, I want to know because guys, you have to see this necklace. There's this necklace and there's a bear of them.
It's like comes up to here.
It comes up to, and it's all, there's no like, it's all gold. It's
And
all,
it's expensive.
All I remember was the fat gold hand and it's this fat ring.
That's like 1.4
Me and that hand were
million.
doing this
Yeah.
and I'm running away,
really?
bruv.
That's
There's
like
fat
1.4
ring.
million.
there's
this
one that's
big.
like a mask and it's all
Yeah,
just gold.
and it comes like this.
It comes, yeah.
Like Eritreans buy those, you know.
Oh,
They buy like the headset.
I'm getting that 5-finger discount, fam.
No, grab the ring.
Not
It
I'm
will
grabbing
cost-
everything.
The dress.
Anything.
What you
Oh,
went
yeah,
to wear
there's
with
a
that?
dress.
Nothing.
A gold dress.
There was
Bikini.
a gold.
There's a bikini.
They
They have bikini
Don't kill
size.
me, fam.
I mean, it's gonna
Like
get
I said,
you're gonna
saucy
get burned in the
time.
sun.
That's
that one's gonna hurt when you run away with
You
it.
used to picture.
You're running like that.
A little bit of sun.
That's the, would you ever wear that? You have to wear a bra or something.
Yeah, you
underneath.
got. No,
Yeah,
you
but
got
you're
wear something.
stealing it. So you can't put a bra on.
Fam, your nipple's
gotta
gonna get
put
shaved off.
It's gonna be shaved off, but
my
you can buy a new one now.
Can you imagine?
No, I realised even just in general, our tradition, there's like a lot that I need to learn.
Yeah, that is a very good investment.
yeah.
Try that.
And what do you call it? Just when it comes to wedding traditions, just like barambor. Does
Barambor
anyone at
is
age
my
may
thing.
know?
I
love
because
barambor.
we're not keeping the.
Before I would be like, oh, I just want the English music to come on. Now I'm
But I'm
there,
it's
but
A1.
I want to jump. I can't jump.
It's so fun to do
It's
that and to
lit.
join in and I'm just waiting for my turn. You
We need
probably
to
got the
no. We need to learn. Really.
Yeah, we need to like, no, I'm talking about the actual like
The
what they
poetry.
say,
poetry.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
it?
I don't
That's
know
our
that
age
My
mate.
sister knows it.
No,
Okay.
Ned was gonna do it though. Because
Yeah.
you all good at poetry. I did the drum. No, you did
What?
the
What?
drum.
English poetry.
If you're good at English, you're good at poetry.
I hate poetry.
But learn it.
Why are you
It's
signing
all
me
about.
up?
It's a
But
talent.
learn it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a talent.
It's a talent.
But you want to be talented even more.
Because
Nah,
there's only
I'm
what, a couple of
good.
ladies in
I'm good
London
with
that
what I
know how
have.
to do it.
That's what I said. There's like, and then.
And do you know how much they get paid?
Say less.
So what?
Now you
No.
want
Wait.
it.
I
I'm
didn't-
talented.
They get paid £700-800 a night
I'm talented.
To just
just to do barambur. Yeah.
wow.
7, 8. Why do you think they're always so drippy? £700-800 a night.
And there's weddings happening every
Off the
time.
dome.
Every
Sometimes off the
single
dome.
night.
I'll bring the ag anha.
Yeah.
You guys don't listen to what she just did.
What did you say?
What
Oh
you
my
do?
god, good.
Nah, I love that, fam. I don't even know how to jump. I had to do that thing.
Wait.
The footwork.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing,
It
fam.
was
The footwork is real.
The bum is just
The bu-
it's crazy.
It's
And then the way they
it's
stop, sometimes they get on their
That's
knees
how
and
I
go.
do it.
It's sensational. It's sensational, fam. You're with the
I
other
love
remix.
it.
Do you know what I love? Is when you got to perform it to like the mother of the bride and you've got to end it off with like
100%.
bang and dance move.
You have to.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
you always-
that
always do
man
that.
is not
Even
gonna be allowed.
like the dancer, like
Yeah.
only now, like we're getting used to
That's
it.
Yeah, I
stuff
don't know
like
how
that.
to do that one.
You don't know how to? I
No,
love
I don't
doing
know.
But
it.
we don't do it in the ones that I go to.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, that's not really our thing. We just do barambur.
Still though, do you know what I mean? It's a vibe.
It's a
Nonetheless.
vibe.
Look at you trying to get more money.
Who
It's
me?
a vibe.
I
Would
love
you guys
it.
ever move to Somalia?
No.
I
Nah,
think,
still.
uh,
Not now.
definitely
Not
own
with
land.
the current situation.
Look at
Personally, I would.
Ray's face. Roy has stank face. I want to own land and own my own house and kind of stuff like that.
Inshallah, when the situation
not
improves,
to actually live.
I would live there if the situation improves.
I
Because I
would
feel like
live
Somalia
there.
has such potential. Wallahi, like
It does.
when you think about it, like we are going through, like we're going through a lot, and we have been
we
going
are.
through a lot for the past few like decades, couple of decades. So I feel like
we're a resilient state.
yeah. And I feel like you see certain countries, you see like flipping Dubai, that's gone from literal nothing.
We used
Yeah.
to send them
everything.
like
Sand.
sadaqah money. Yeah, we used
Yeah.
to
So like
camels and
anything is
stuff.
possible.
Yeah.
I feel like within my lifetime, I feel like I could see
I could have
Somalia
it
being
as
like
a second home.
yeah.
Yeah, like going there,
yeah.
visiting there, staying there for maybe like a year or like whatever months you can.
Especially when you have
ultimately-
kids, it's different.
I
I feel
would
like
love
when
for
you
my
have
kids
kids,
to
I would
go
want them
and-
to learn the Dakan,
Yeah.
the Deen.
Definitely, especially
Stuff
because
like that.
the way our parents taught us, I don't think we are
I'm not gonna
able
able
to
to
teach
to
our
teach
parents,
them, yeah.
second generation kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
The
know
same
what
way.
they say? They say that in Africa, you're more likely to build a Fortune 500 company within 5 years than you are anywhere else in the world. So if you're really serious about a business or
I
you
know
have some
bare
sort
man
of
that
business
have
plan, like in her husband's like family, they have like they just go back and just do them a complete. Someone opened like it's youth club type of thing where they come in, they pay like their $5, they come play PlayStation, they'll play pool, play whatever, have something to eat, and then they'll buy food or whatever, and then that just generates
Yeah,
people are in and out all day long, 24 hours a day. That's making them big boy money.
and that's very simple. Yeah.
And it's just like a simple thing that we take for granted. You take every day. You take a 10 max and you teach kids how to like use max. They'll pay, their parents will pay you. Somalia, people don't understand that there's actually, people have money.
Yeah.
People don't like, yeah, obviously everywhere's got like poor people, but the most have money. They have
Yeah.
goats, they have camels. We have the most camels in the
The
world.
cars as well,
Somalia's
like-
You see what I'm
main
saying? Livestock.
export is livestock.
Do you see what I'm saying? So we have money. They just don't know where to put it. Obviously, people like us, we would know. Okay, so people need this and people need that. They need like a wedding dress shop, or they need like a venue, or they need this. We know that because we
Yeah.
use that every single day, and we get extorted. But if you go over there, people are willing to pay 5,000-6,000 a night. They don't care. You see what I'm saying?
Weddings back home must be a vibe.
Do you not see those music videos, babe?
A
My
whole
husband was like, we
vibe.
should have went Hargeisa, man. Wallahi, we should have went Hargeisa. Have you not seen these Somali songs?
I have, but I feel like if
Somali
I have,
songs slap
Listen,
differently.
I just listen to only Somali.
100%.
Where's my phone? Only Somali songs. Wallahi billahi.
I love
let me
that.
let me read you
I
that.
love that for you. Wallahi, I'm trying to broaden my Somali
I'm building my
horizon.
playlist. So far, it's like 6 songs. We're
My
getting
first
there.
song is Hamid BK. Second one
Okay.
is what's his name? Guled Simba. Il Kaas.
Do you know the thing is I don't know the names.
Harir Ahmed.
I will know the
Wallahi.
actual.
Ismail Danan.
Love a good Ismail Danan. I can't
You
lie.
know Qamar Stugani.
No, never
No,
heard
No,
of
no,
her.
no.
Rahma
don't-
Rose.
it's all
You don't know
foreign.
Rahma Rose?
I know.
Zora's
for
from
me, it's
Yemen.
like-
Rahma Sultan Sarah.
She's. You already know.
Sultan,
The
yeah, I know him. The one that
it?
did Taradia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ira.
See, I know when you play it. I don't know the actual name
No,
of the song.
Somali songs slap.
They slap differently.
They do.
Farhiya Kabira. Farhiya Fiska.
First of all,
Fiska.
Farhiya Kabira is
There's
a
new
bad
one called Najma from
What a name.
Somalia.
Say less.
Anshaq. Allah wako anshaqay. I picture. You know when you actually read like they do
The lyrics, yeah.
the lyrics, and they say, "Oh, I saw you in the stars." Oh.
It's very
Najma, do you know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
very romantic, that's true, but yeah.
Biyaha ka dahartay. Are you crazy?
Oh, no, say that again, because I heard, say it again.
Biyaha ka dahartay.
Yeah. That one
It's
sends me
like-
every time.
You see me in
means
the water.
I've seen you through the water.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
If you take it the wrong way, it sounds like a judge.
Yeah. It's true. I can't eat, I can't sleep.
Well,
Dabarka ay hanunay. Like it's like
Do you know what's funny you say that?
Wallahi.
It's so funny you say that because my whole life I just thought Somalis aren't romantic because
No,
you see it in my
very
family, like our
romantic.
parents,
Somalia is
like
a land
a
of
lot
poets.
of
fam.
like a
let's
lot
talk
of.
about parents dynamic because they have 9 kids.
That's what I was gonna say. 9 kids, but you're not holding hands. I've never seen you kiss.
They don't even sit next to each other.
I've never seen you exactly. Like
First of all, they address each other by their first names. There's no honey. There's no sweetie.
No
there's
ma'anto.
Noah.
no,
No,
just a
man.
walalo.
Honestly,
Why am I calling you brother,
that is mad. Bro.
bro,
Pal,
bruh?
pal.
But it's
Calling
true.
her husband pal.
But doesn't it seem like now we're growing up, we're more like touchy-feely.
Yes.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
can I just say,
but where
though,
did we
yeah?
learn that from? Outside society. Had that Somali juggling, we'll be exactly like them.
That's true.
That's true.
But also, can I say, yeah, if my man ever tried to seduce me in Somali, I'm leaving him.
Oh no! I'm leaving myself before I leave
That's
him.
funny.
I'm sorry because
If I ever hear Abai or Ma'ant or Horn right in the fucking face, don't ever.
You know what's so funny? My husband's from Somaliland, innit? And I'm from Somalia. Yeah. So there is certain words that we...
I'm so sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That I don't understand, yeah? So he will say stuff to me and I'll just be on the floor. He will talk to me, oh, Ani Diri.
Have you heard the way they say like who the floor or
No, but what does Ana Idiri mean?
Warm the milk.
I thought
No, because it means warm the milk. Well, cereal or something, I'm there dying.
Don't kill
Warm
me.
the damn milk, I'm there in tears.
No, but I love their accent. I can't lie.
It's nice.
It's
on
the fun.
on
It's
men.
On
Do you
men,
remember-
exactly.
on
Yeah.
men.
do you remember what they call Charlotte? It's this weird
No,
name.
Timaha.
No.
They don't say Timaha.
Fair.
We say they say no.
Tinta
We
Fair.
say Tinta. They say
No, but it's
Timaha.
actual the word.
Fair,
Charlotte.
no?
Fair, yeah.
Fair.
Tinta fair.
I was like, my brother-in-law's from Somaliland. I was just like, bro, what? That's foreign language.
No, but it's
No,
funny. People
it's
ask us how
hilarious.
we understand each other all the time.
But
Obviously in
it's jokes,
English.
it's
I
fun.
love it, fam. I love it.
English.
It keeps you on your toes. Who needs
It's so
Duolingo?
funny.
Bands,
Who needs
wallahi, it's
Duolingo, fam?
actually
I'm learning a whole
hilarious.
new language.
Yeah, because he will laugh at you, you will laugh at him. It's just banter.
I love
Yeah.
that.
We don't take it too seriously.
Do you guys only speak Somali at home?
No, we'll get nowhere.
Do you plan on just like teaching, inshallah, your kids Somali, like just talking to them in Somali?
Yeah, because growing up, my mum was like, no English in the house, please.
Fam, same. My dad used to say, as soon as you
Please.
enter, he said,
Thank
this is the
you.
borders of Somalia. As soon as you enter, wallahi, I
Af
used to talk to him.
Somali. She used
And
to
I'd be
put Hindi on. Af Somali, Kodla.
The Somali dub.
Translating in Somali.
100%, fam. Gabi Gusha
My dad
Gabi
used to be like,
100%. Wallahi, you know the vibes.
Wallahi.
Kuchi here.
And it's the same lady for all of them.
And the same guy.
And the same guy for all of them.
Shah Rukh Khan for life, fam. Even till
Wallahi.
today.
It's true.
Not gonna lie, I rewatched one of them recently, and I think it was Kuchi Here. And
what did you say?
that's the name of the
Oh,
Bollywood
That's
okay.
the one. That's the movie I was telling you about. But yeah.
Yeah, and not get me wrong, I am a fanatic for Bollywood music. Like it slaps. And I was listening, like I was watching it in the original language, but like with English subtitles. It's problematic.
It's not the same.
It's so problematic. There was a lot of colorism, racism,
Was
Yeah.
it late
just
80s
general.
as well, though?
Yeah, and I was just like, wow. And I've been out here since I was a kid doing up. Do you know what I mean?
I was listening to watching like Ammar, Akbar, Anthony, and they're like three brothers that all get lost, and then the mother goes blind, so she doesn't know who her child is, and then one's gone to a church, one's gone to a mosque, and one is just out there. So they all find each other, all have beautiful wives, and me and my sisters will fight. I'm his wife. But it was a good. I will teach them somebody. I'll take them.
What
back
are
to
things
Mother.
that you take from your parents, or what are things like you wouldn't take from your parents? So like 3 things each.
Definitely the way they talk to us, the way my mum spoke to me, when it comes to like when she's upset,
Take it or leave it.
I would leave it.
Okay.
Because I feel like, especially like with us, no one can come to me now and say to my child, you know, or you're not nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
comparing you to other kids.
Do you see what I'm saying? I will never say, like, even to my sister's son, I will never say, oh, Adil is better than you or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I would definitely leave that out. Hitting, I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling that day.
That's a little
One day I
that. That's fine.
One day, I'm not gonna let her. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to install some sort of fear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to. People say, "Oh, you can't
No,
beat
I
your
don't think
kids."
I'll ever hit my kids.
You won't.
No.
Nothing.
No, but I don't count that as hitting. I'm talking about the way we used to get.
Oh, we used to
laid
get
out.
no, but that was just abuse.
That's what I'm talking about. That abuse is not getting
Yeah,
carried on.
this would be undone. All this whole wire is undone.
And then you have to fix it all over again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's your fault.
Mama,
Make sure
without
the TV
crying.
Without first of all, Pim.
Yeah.
Look what you made me do. Fam.
How will they? Mama will beat me black and blue and then go to my room and then she'll take out all the clothes. Do it again.
For me, it's the other way around. The clothes are. I already know the clothes are there.
Do you know what's funny? My mum, I remember one time, my mum was a big miskin, so whenever she would get upset, it's like once in like 10 years. But that one time she gets upset, I remember this one time, oh my God, I got beaten up, yeah? And then she got, you know, the mop, the thing that you put the water in, the bucket.
She spilled the water.
She filled it in up with water and spilled it all over the living room and said,
Mop
clean it!
And it,
I remember
my
that.
mum, it's not like her, my mum was hot-headed. So she wouldn't even give me the mop. She goes, Marada,
Can you tell about the story, the Dixie story?
There's a story, yeah, that I every time. Fam, do you know what it is? Also, the fact that, I might use that.
What?
The water.
First of all, I like
No,
your
no,
mum
no.
was willing to F up her own wood flooring.
Yeah.
We had to change the wood flooring a few months later.
Yeah.
All for discipline, fam.
I remember, but then there's certain things that my mum hit me for, and now I could never do that. So for example, like my mum would say, go wash the dishes. So I must have went to the kitchen, washed the dishes, and I left. I didn't
You cleaned the whole
mop
kitchen.
the floor. I didn't do nothing.
Oh, like the bins and
So
stuff.
I went to bed. Did she not pull me out of the bed by my
Oh my God, we all got
top
that.
bunk? And then wait, down the stairs. It's not just the microwave, the cooker, the
ceiling.
now I can't just go to the kitchen and just do the dishes. I have to do everything.
I'm trained to do that as well.
So like when my husband he washed the dishes, but he won't clean the sink.
That's so jarring, fam. We have a now rota in a household where everyone gets a day to do the kitchen, and the boys are doing it as well. Wallahi, I always say I don't want to be after Ibrahim. I don't want to be after Idris because, fam, the sink has.
But you need to
food.
do rules because that's what we done.
Oh, I'm
If you leave a
implementing it.
pot and it's not done by 12 a.m. the next day, you've got the next night.
We have that same rule.
Yeah.
Secondly,
If you don't
Period.
clean the cooker by midday, the next day is yours.
Actually, you know what? I'm going home. I'm doing that.
Wallahi,
I'm actually
you
doing
have
that.
to set in stone.
Because they don't even like like I'm used to whenever I do the kitchen, especially the kitchen,
the
because I
pots
was
will be waiting for
trained.
you.
Fam, everyone wants to be after me because I've cleaned it for you,
Properly.
basically. And like I love to, they don't put away
They just put it on top.
They just put it, and it's all like if you want to take one spoon, everything's just falling off.
That gets me angry. Put it. First of all, I wash my dishes in order.
In order,
Yeah.
big to small.
No, I do opposite. I do small to big.
I don't have an
Thing is
order.
my
Either way,
Either
you
way,
have an
everything
order.
is
Yeah.
like.
I don't have an order. First thing my hand touches.
Okay, I don't understand that.
Wash
I have
it.
an
First
order.
thing my hand touches.
I will put the big plates, then the medium
cutleries
plates,
are
then the
first.
bowls, then the little plates, then the cups.
Fam, and
Then I'll put the dishes on the side.
And you know what it is? I want to think. How do I like to take it out? I want it to be easy.
yeah,
No,
I
but
don't
the
wanna
thing is
feel-
though, as soon as I wash it, I dry it immediately because I'm
No,
not waiting
no.
for it to
Let
dry.
it dry.
I'm
oh,
not
I
waiting
let
for
it dry and then
Because
I
I like to, when I'm leaving the kitchen, I like to look back and it feel like a
Everything
showroom.
Yeah.
I'm like,
big facts,
I like
wallahi.
that.
empty.
Yes.
I
Nah.
agree.
I feel like
take that rule.
yeah, I will.
Don't
I
let them
actually will.
scam you.
I actually will.
They
Because
will leave pots in the oven. Are you a ticket? Am I a
Fam,
dickhead?
time you open the microwave. You open the microwave. There's
stacks.
one romaine lettuce in a sahan. I don't know who's gonna eat it.
My brother, wallahi, he'll put one handful of rice
And
in
Ramadan
a
is
pot.
coming.
Oh my God.
Ramadan
in
is
the
coming.
fridge with the Dixie and the. Why is it in the fridge?
First of all, what gets me angry is when they put back. You know, if you cook something in the oven and you put it back in the oven.
Like the
And you have to
lasagna
clean
pot.
it.
The lasagna pot. They'll
Yeah.
take all the lasagna
Do you
and
know
they'll
what's
just
awesome? That
slide
the
it back in
panini
there.
maker. Oh my God.
Not gonna lie to you, am I a culprit where sometimes I just can't be asked to put the elbow work into it?
Sometimes the
Put in
juices
hot
are better when
water.
it.
Water.
Sometimes you just put in the sink hot water, a little bit of fairy liquid.
Exactly. So I'll wait till
Come back
tomorrow.
and
I still did the job though.
Yeah.
It's still clean.
I could have
agree.
cleaned it.
Nah.
And
I'm-
Ramadan, we had that rule in Ramadan, and if you cooked, so if I cook today, I'm not cleaning. It doesn't matter if it's my day or not.
Oh, that's true.
100%.
That's what
I'm
I
not
hate about it. in Ramadan. It's just because it's just me and my mum who do the cooking, and
So the
well,
boys
not-
have to clean.
no, as in like it's me and my mum, my sister and my brother. My sister and my brother had to go cleaning. What is that? I don't know cleaning. You guys are my little slaves.
old
Believe
are
that
they?
for life.
How old are they?
She's 15. He's 14. Cleaning, because I'm the only one cooking in Ramadan.
Yeah.
Like my mum will make the sambusa and stuff, but she won't she'll make
Fry
it,
it
but she won't
and
fry it and
stuff,
stuff. So I'm doing all of the cooking. And you trying to tell me I'm doing cleaning too over my dead body? Kill me,
Absolutely not.
kill me. I'm
I'm
not
learning
cleaning
how to
nothing.
cook so I don't have to clean anymore. Because that cleaning,
It's too much.
first of all,
But I'd rather clean.
I'd rather
before.
clean. I don't like cooking.
No.
In Ramadan, I'd rather cook than clean.
Yeah.
Because after you've eaten, yeah, well, back in the day when we were allowed out, that's when you're going for tarawih. That's when you're gonna go, like maybe get a dessert or something. So you're cleaning for hours. No, but for Ramadan, like the cleaning.
You know what it is? You clean. I would like if my mum's cooking, and just before we eat, I'm cleaning whatever she cooked with.
I'm
sorry, I'm not going in back in the kitchen with the stuff from the potato peel.
I agree.
But the thing is, even after that, there's mad plates. Like
everything.
It's like all these new equipment that we bought. This marak,
all the
recipe,
all the magical balls come out.
And they're all open up.
Like this. They're all sitting there like this. How's gonna get it in the sink?
Wallahi, more time you're thinking, I don't
Do you
even.
know what I'll do?
I don't
I'll
even
put all
want
of them out.
eating all this food, and we're making a fresh batch tomorrow night.
Nah, not on my watch.
The
Not
first week
anymore.
of Ramadan is popping. The second week,
wallahi. Second week,
third week, last week. Horton, the week I'm on my period, don't even chat. Tell me I don't care. I'm out. But the last week, boy, mashari,
lentil soup,
a little bit of watermelon.
And you keep that same batch of malawah for the next day. It's 2 days. And then the
my mom's not making
samboos. It's one each. After.
Before it was 5 each.
One each, fam.
We used to live so in wallahi back in the day.
I can't wait for the
that's the traditions.
The watermelon.
Yeah.
Do you know that it's buria, but it's like the round version.
The one that they just
and you add like syrup to it. Or
yeah.
And then my sister used to get Nutella and peanut butter.
Yeah. It's on YouTube, babe.
No, but we don't do it anymore because everyone's moved out.
Yeah, you can
so
do it for yourself any day.
Don't have your malawah, man. Shut up and have your dates. Like, that's
true.
Is it just me that doesn't really fuck with malawah like that?
You don't like malawah?
I don't really. I like it, but I just like it wrapped in my samboos.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, as an accessory.
No, malawah.
You wrap it with samboos.
Yeah. Have you ever had malawah and sugar?
Yes.
No.
Banging.
Yes.
No. It's like savory and it's banging.
I can't do
Wrap
it.
your samboos in malawah.
That is
Wallahi,
different.
like,
That's a whole full course meal, especially in Ramadan.
I can only have, what's the other one called? Sabayad with it. That's it.
Sabayad is the love of my life.
First of all, maraq. We need to put more energy on maraq.
I love maraq.
That.
I don't eat meat.
You don't
First
eat
of all,
meat?
kidney is the best meat out. Let me say that now.
Oh my god, what
Kidney is the best meat
kidney.
out. I don't know what it's
Kidney
called, yeah?
Kidneys or liver, fam? No,
not liver. Kidney slaps.
Not
I don't know
alole.
what it's called, but it's like you have kidney.
You eat alole as well, innit?
No. First of all, like
That's evil.
No,
That's illegal,
I'm
fam.
pro-vegan now.
Time you see that towel in the sink.
Alole, guys,
Game
basically
over.
is the sheep intestines.
Nah, but if you have kidney with
Is it intestine or stomach?
Stomach, yeah, the
with
sheep stomach.
onion, I don't even like onion. But Karen likes
You don't
onion.
like onions?
Yeah, but you have it with onion, and it's like it's and something else. It's just.
I know how to make it. It's just I just don't like the look and consistency.
I love the look.
You know, we just bite this.
Oh, like, you know what I used to do? My mum basically, my dad used to come home with the meat shopping, and he used to get me like the little bags to put it in.
Yeah.
Wallahi, billahi, I used to throw away the kidneys. I just thought you didn't need it.
The
whole time, my dad would be asking them to put the kidney, and I'm just throwing it away.
I genuinely hate you.
But I didn't know, fam. It looks wrong. It doesn't look like.
Oh, you know the same. But when she told me the story, wallahi, like I looked at her and I was like, "That's so Ikram." When she was like, "Yeah, sometimes when I was younger, my mum would ask me to cook. I'll just throw away the basal."
Or like the maraq dagag out the window, or
like
like the
the
basal
essentials.
that was one.
Like so the onions or
What do you mean?
So you can't cook without
I
onions.
can't cook without
you know?
it, and then by the time my mum goes shopping, like she just does it. It's too late, innit?
Oh.
So like the essential stuff, I'll just hide.
So you would throw it on purpose?
I'll throw it on purpose, yeah.
Yeah, the
So
whole.
that hoya, there's no basal, there's no salt, and there's no garlic.
Do you know what Mum
We
was-
can't
my
eat
mum
bland
didn't
food.
care.
Yeah.
She would be
Mum
like,
said it makes sense.
So every time you cook, I miss the essentials.
No, but I never used to get asked all the time. And you know what I used to do? Okay, Hoya, I'm so sorry, but my sister enjoys cooking now, so she's younger than me. She does the cooking, so it's off.
She's a
The
banging
pressure's.
cook as well. Wallahi.
She really is, mashallah.
Basically, I used to go in the kitchen and fuck up on purpose so that I'm not asked next time to do it again.
I wish I had that mentality.
Because
I was the
no
opposite
one
of
wants
you.
me in the
Keep
kitchen.
that
I was
same
a people
energy when you get
pleaser.
married. It will help you.
Fam, well, I was the opposite
I
of you
love
to the point where now
Keep it.
I'm concealing it. Conceal.
Mashallah, you're a really good cook as well.
Yeah,
but everyone knows.
Unfortunately, everyone knows. That's
Everyone
my problem
knows.
now.
But you know
when
what
I was younger, I was like, oh, okay, everybody try.
I'm an obedient
I fucked
cleaner.
myself
I love
over.
cleaning.
So
I did that with every aspect of my
sister
life.
cooked. That's why she got married first. She cooked. Me, I clean.
Me, I clean. Same.
Yeah, I clean, fam.
I'll
yes,
make
I do
the
the
beds.
cooking.
I'll
Yes,
clean
I
the
do the cleaning.
toilet. I'll do everything.
Nah.
Fam.
Me too.
I'll
But
fold the
I-
clothes. Me, I used to put music on a podcast in here, and I'll be folding pile of clothes.
Every day is spring cleaning for me. Every day is spring cleaning.
I'm learning how to cook it this year, and I made my mum and my dad like lasagna for the first time by myself. Yeah, tell me why the
Are your parents together?
No, they left. You know, trans relations got them. But when they were together, I made them like lasagna. Yeah, tell me why. First of all, it took me 5 hours
To make on lasagna?
I made it for them. I started at 4 o'clock, gave it to them at 9. Yeah, I'm also, this is Ashon. Yeah, but the bottom layer was what we call la raw. Yeah, it didn't have the soft effect. Yeah, and I made them. It was yeah, and I made them eat that shit, and they said it's nice, but next time,
at least they said it's nice.
Next time, cook it.
I didn't
realize.
My mum would be like, how
Fam, I tried to make
Wait,
cake.
wait. You didn't realize the sauce was what?
I didn't realize the red sauce had to be mad watery. My thing was thick, so that shit did not penetrate, fam.
Oh,
I was giving in that raw, that cone from Italian.
You might as well put a tomato.
100%, man, and a little bit of white sauce around it.
And the cheese. And the block of cheese.
Honestly, but the first 2 layers slapped.
One thing about cooking I realized since I've been doing it since I was born is, wallahi, I just freestyle shit.
Yeah.
I just, my eyeballs, whatever I feel like makes sense in my
That
noggin.
does not go inside. It doesn't make sense. My mum will be like, in the hakufiri, like,
If I follow a recipe, I fuck up.
my mum says that.
You have to freestyle it.
You
You have to do a pinch of salt.
Fam, I tried to do tiramisu. I'm asking my mum. She's saying, I don't know. I just add this much, and I tried to follow a recipe.
You made cottage cheese.
It was cheese, fam.
How the fuck how does this double cream turn fucking mascarpone cheese turn into clotted cream, bro?
Fam, I tried to make cookies. Y'all saw that shit.
Don't kill me. No, you didn't try to make cookies. Shut the fuck up. Don't fib. Don't fib on camera.
Liar.
You know what she did? You know what she did, Ramla? Don't fucking kill
It's
me,
from
Ikram.
TikTok.
She got a fucking tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream, cookie dough, took the fucking cookie dough bits and put them. She flattened them and then put them on a fucking baking sheet.
Have you seen this TikTok that she talks about?
Never.
Yeah, I showed you. Why you
I've been
lying?
on TikTok for weeks, years.
Wallahi, I showed you. I personally showed you.
I never seen it.
Look at her doing this in front of company again.
Forget that, yeah. The fact that my girl took those cookie dough pieces are only little,
Delicious.
Yeah.
and she did that.
First of all,
She did that.
can we
put
talk
it in the
about
oven?
how much
Yeah.
space she gave each one?
Because she thought each one would expand.
How long did it take you to pick out?
Oh no! Like every time while I was eating it, I was just putting them to the side.
So what if you accidentally put it in your mouth? You just take it out?
She was eating.
Oh no!
anyway, yeah.
I wouldn't do that. And plus, the cookies weren't for no one. They were for the bin. No one had those cookies.
She
How did it
said,
turn out?
you know what she did? She
I have to
she
show
had a
you.
tray, yeah, and she put one on each like fucking
Mile.
square mile
Yeah.
because she thought they would expand. Because
And then what happened? They
Basically,
They
the
shrunk.
TikTok that I watched, yeah, it was a lie. They did that, but then they actually baked cookies.
Okay. You didn't put 2 and 2 together.
No!
5-minute crafts where they show you them ripping a sandal to make a bag, and then they got a bag. They didn't show you them
They
between.
fix the shoe. It's a different shit.
Let me try and find it because
Oh my god, Ikram.
I'm
Nah,
laughing because
it
there's
was
no
ghetto.
flour in this. There's no raising agent in this.
Oh, didn't she add butter for the bag?
The cheeky.
No, you should have sprinkled baking powder or something
around it for the fun.
Wait, send it to me.
You know what? We're gonna. It's actually on our Instagram. Yeah, this video is on. Is it on our Instagram, Ikram?
yeah, it's on
It
our
is.
Instagram.
So if you guys want to see whatever the fuck abomination is going on that
Quickly, guys,
phone.
before we finish, we had you on last episode.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, we have the beautiful Ramla on our episode today.
I don't
And
know why to call you Chowdhury. But yeah. I was like,
Ramla Chowdhury.
Yeah, I don't know why Chowdhury just came to my head.
It's because it's there's literally no connect.
Yeah,
I tried to help
No,
you.
it's because
I tried to
Is it
help
'cause I'm
you.
from East London?
no.
You know, I didn't know there was a lot of Somalis in East London. I really didn't know.
God.
There's a lot of
They're
Somalis
everywhere.
everywhere in the dunya.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you will
But yeah,
find
we
us.
have Ramla with us today. We had her on
couple
previously
of
as
weeks
well.
ago, yeah.
That episode's going to be out audio. But yeah, we were speaking about towards the end of the that episode, the whole sending kids back to Somalia
Oh, yeah.
and back home. I thought that was really interesting. So
Mhm.
I don't know what point to pick up from. Does anyone have any?
How do you feel about it? That's the point.
Sending kids back
Sending kids
home
somewhere.
just
Thoughts?
because of they're naughty or
Naughty, murderers, all of it.
What?
What?
Oh,
No, Ikram, it's naughty than murderer.
Whoa.
Yeah, spanning.
I personally feel like if a kid is, if you're as a mother, if you're taking your child back home and you're willing to stay with them over there, and be a mum over there with them, cool, while they're young. I don't believe in just sending kids by themselves. I don't believe in that.
Were you ever sent?
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Were you ever sent?
I was keen now.
So that's why I stand with that. But when it comes to if someone does some sort of criminal activity and they need to leave the country, or where they don't need to live anywhere but they want to run and they go back home, if you run, you run. But I feel like personally I don't agree with it. But then I'm not a mum yet, so I don't know how mums kind of, because they want their child to have some sort of a free life, I guess. That's why they want to get them out of here. But one of my cousins will ask me, would you rather your child be the murderer or your child be murdered? And I said,
I'd rather my child be murdered.
Same.
Only because I can sleep better at night.
Yeah.
Because I know my
can
child.
make dua for you.
See what I'm saying? It was qadrillah.
And also, if you're killed, it's like you're a shaheed. Anyway,
Yeah, your time.
If you're a
has
murderer,
come.
who says you're not going to do it again?
Do you see what I'm saying? But if you're a murderer, if your child is a murderer, first of all, you need to swallow that pill that you created this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I don't think that's fair though.
But it's not fair, but it still comes.
It's a natural thing that you're gonna feel regardless.
Get over that,
Do you see what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to sleep at night. You're gonna be looking over your shoulder.
Ultimately, I would feel guilty for the other family. Because I know now that my child took your child's
life. Yeah.
Even though it wasn't me who did the act.
Yeah.
It's still like a mother and a father have now lost a child.
Yeah.
Because of
at the hands of my
progeny.
Yeah.
So I'm not a mum yet,
God
so I wouldn't
though.
know. God forbid, subhanallah. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some days I would be like, oh, I feel like you need to lay in the bed that you made. If you have the courage to kill somebody, then you have the courage to do the time. You get it? But then even in Islam, it's not eye for an eye, but like you can say, I want the person that killed my child, I want them to die. Or
they pay them money.
you pay them out. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some sort of
But
settlement.
not run away.
But
do you see what I'm saying? But running away is a bit.
That only works though if you're in an Islamic country.
Yeah.
So whatever country you're in,
You have to
whatever crime
I guess the
you
equivalent of
abide by the laws.
Yeah, I guess the equivalent of that would be prison, obviously.
Yeah.
But not if you're packing up your not even no shit. You just
I feel like
passport,
ultimately whatever crime you committed, there has to be a just act.
Some sort of.
Because I would be scared that if my child committed a murder here and then fled to another country, I'm scared that you're going to do it again. Like,
or
it's
you
just
don't actually understand the severity of what you did because now you're able to live a
consequence
free
free.
life. Yeah.
And it also mentally it will kind of teaches them, even though they're young, or they might not be young, but it
How
teaches
young
them
are you
that
guys talking about?
there's no consequences for action, so you're above the law pretty much. Just obviously, you go to a country like Somalia where there's pretty much like little to no law anyway.
Yeah.
Who's going to chat to you then?
That's
true.
true.
See what I'm saying?
But this
That's
all
true.
goes back to not putting Allah in the center of your life.
See
Because
what-
this is haram what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not letting your child actually experience the full justice.
Exactly.
That
Because then
that
Lehi's
they
going to ask you
need
tomorrow,
do.
why did you send him back?
Or why did you allow them to?
even like aside from murder, just being a rebellious kid to an extent. I don't even agree with like the highest level of rebellious. You deserve to be stripped away from your family.
What do you mean by highest though?
I mean, like, I don't know.
What do you think is
The,
highest?
like, I don't know.
Either
Maybe
way,
running away,
illegal.
going to live with people in
the
bandos.
thing is though, yeah, yours.
You know what I mean?
The parents
Then
are supposed to be
Maybe, yeah.
because the parents are, but in their minds, I mean, I guess for some of them, it's a form of like you're reforming this kid, right? But you're taking them to a place where you're not supervising them. Number
I
one,
agree.
and number
And it's
two,
completely foreign
where
to them.
like
More wild.
there's different levels of like in parts of the world, different things are commonplace. So you're taking them to another part of the world where other quote unquote rebellious things are normalized.
Because people think that, okay, cool, I send my child to Somalia or whatever, any country.
Wow.
But people need to understand that there's what you can find
There's
here, you
fuckery
can
everywhere.
find over there.
Everywhere in the
You
world.
see what I'm saying? You're telling me there's no prostitution, there's no drugs, there's no alcohol, there's no... You see what I'm saying? Like, stuff like this have been happening
Big fact.
for centuries.
Yeah.
So it's not something new. Like, your son is not going to be the
But the
newest...
thing is-
And more time, a lot of
Drug
a
dealer
lot
in
of
town.
parents, a lot of children.
He's going to find other drug dealers.
It's a new territory.
Exactly. Just a different corner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wallahi.
And a lot of children end up resenting their parents
100%.
because it's like you've stripped them away from
What they
like
know.
during their primary years where they're supposed to be grown in terms of like education, in terms of social life, in terms of just build, because you a lot of time they come back, it's not like a final kind of decision.
Yeah.
So
And
when they
then
come
they're
back and
discombobulated when they come back.
and their age mates are in different areas of life, like
yeah.
it's really difficult for them to adjust, because I feel like if you're going to send your child home, you got to make sure that they're getting the same quality of life
Yeah.
as they were getting before, like if not
And they know that's
and
not gonna happen.
if not better, because it's like then you're not really sending your child, you don't want to reform your child, you're just punishing
But then
them.
again, Somalis, if you look at it, they just pick up their kids, send them back
But
to
let's
grandma.
be honest, like
That's true.
I don't think Somali parents make a priority to know their child.
That's what I was saying
think
last time.
They
remember,
literally
yeah.
wait until they do madness
worst
in
of
their
the worst.
eyes, yeah. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna send you back.
I've
But these
had enough. I
times-
can't look after them anymore.
And their huddle is not even like, sorry, the conversation is not even like let me actually, sorry, let me know why you're doing this.
These
Like,
things,
why
yeah.
are you like making these choices? It's you're gonna go to hell, and if you don't do that, I'm gonna take you to Somalia.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a conversation. This is why you have children who don't know their parents and parents who don't know their children.
Yeah, but
Like,
pretty much people that kids that rebel, more times they don't have their parents' full attention, because if you look at it, if you see parents, I'm from a one parent household, so it was just my mum, so everything had to go through my mum. So if she said no, it was no. If she said yes, it was yes. So if my mum didn't give us the attention that, well, I'm the oldest, so the oldest always gets the first of everything.
Yeah.
you know?
The trial.
Yeah.
This the trial error,
Wallahi,
you see.
yeah.
So obviously, alhamdulillah, like I was the first to drive, I was the first to go uni and stuff like that. And then when my siblings didn't take the same path as me, she was more like, okay, cool. But if I was to have done that,
You were the one leading them.
do you see what I'm
In
saying?
the
So
eyes,
because
yeah.
now I've come out of everything,
Mhm.
she can't blame it on where the oldest goes, the second one will
Yeah.
follow type of situation. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But I don't
Do
know.
you guys believe to some extent what like parents always say, like, as the eldest you have the most influence and
Yeah.
like the kids are gonna follow you? Because I don't
Not follow.
like,
I don't
but
feel like that kind
influence,
of pressure
yeah.
should be put on a child.
at all, first of all,
yeah.
and I don't even think it's true to an extent. Maybe as kids, maybe, but as grown adults, I can look at my brother and know that he gets zero influence from me. Maybe what I've taught him, like in terms of like communication and stuff like that, but his decisions in life is not based on what I've decided in my life.
I hear that. I feel like the younger you are, like the younger your siblings are, the more likely they are to follow in your footsteps, in the sense that as an older sibling, you're just like, you're just the shit to them, innit? You're just like, okay, they're doing, like, I'm just gonna, especially if they see that you're doing what's like quote unquote supposed, and it's also like parents love to compare and be like, you need to do what so and so's doing, what so and so's doing. But I realized that the
stops
older,
really,
exactly,
like-
it's a bit like you get to a point like now when I look at my siblings, I'm like, shit, like you guys are your own human beings.
Yeah.
Like you guys are, that's nuts. You have your own personalities, your own
no
like,
matter how young they are, because I've got a
Exactly.
9-year-old sister, she's nothing like us.
exactly. And I feel like it's
She's
just
nothing like-
parents need to stop feeling like they can just churn out the same kid. It's like you've got
Even,
different
like, with
personalities and stuff.
discipline, like the way you discipline one child, it's not the same
as the
on the
other
other
one,
child.
yeah.
It can't be.
And it's,
So-
it's jarring as well, because it's like you don't know your child's because everyone's different. Everyone's gonna have different personalities, yeah. But like Najma said, you want everyone to be a copy and a
Copy
paste,
and paste, yeah.
so you don't treat everybody like an individual.
Yeah.
So then it's like, it's just really, because I'm the youngest, yeah. I've obviously I've got like 5 older siblings, yeah. But for me, it was just like I was able to recognize this is not what I want to do. This is this is what I would like to do, yeah. In my siblings like behavior. But the older I've gotten, it's just like the more you realize they're just different people. They have different ways, like their brain is wired differently So their decision making is different.
Because even my mum, sometimes I question her. I'm like, none of your siblings are the same. Like,
Exactly.
your own
Absolutely
siblings.
none of
One of
them.
them is a crackhead, and the other one is just there. So why do you think all of us are gonna be the same?
That's
Exactly.
Like my little brother Yaqub, like he was like in school. He's in year 8 now, and from year 5, he's just been a naughty kid. He's smart. He's very smart. Like he got like the highest in maths for SATs and mashallah. But he's just a naughty kid.
That's
like
my bro.
he don't care. He has no sense of he doesn't give a shit if a teacher doesn't get up. Okay, we'll take a shit and he'll go home. Like it's not even stand outside. He will say, "Go, get out."
Go
You're
home.
coming home. Why are you home? It's 12 o'clock.
The teacher
Got
told
sent
me to
out.
leave. Got sent out of class. That's a
You see what I'm
shout. I
saying?
can't
So
lie.
So
he's
bye-bye.
just a naughty kid. But then when you sit down and talk to him, he's the funniest human being
My brother was like that
you will
actually.
ever meet.
Mm.
And my mum will be like, what are you doing? This one's, I'm sending him back. That's it. I don't know. That's it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I sit next to him, I'm like, bro, why did you do that? He goes, just told me to get out.
Why not? Why
You know
not?
what I mean?
But
Like,
you know what? Yeah,
Tell me to go.
I don't really consider that like. I don't think that that's really rebellious because I feel like
Yeah, it's
you need
true.
to. When you look at like the school system, yeah, some teachers are fucked up.
yeah, it's
Like
true.
honestly,
Jump.
whenever I feel like as long as you're doing good in school in terms of grades and you're trying your best, and that's what good is, right?
Yeah.
Your actual best, and I
best,
know you're
yeah.
putting your effort into it. I feel like that's it. Then case closed. Like you come to school to learn, and if I'm seeing that you're doing the learning, who gives a fuck if you're out here yappa like a rat?
Yeah.
Like it's not that deep. You come to
Because
like what is that gonna
Fam,
like?
we used to
have
get
to
in detention
laugh.
for fixing my hijab.
You have
Why?
to laugh.
What kind of demonic rule is that?
There was a thing that I saw. A girl in a school. Her skirt was too long.
what?
Too
What does that
long?
mean?
Her skirt was a Somali girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
so the school had to they
Send
sent
her
her home.
home.
Yeah.
No, but what does that mean? Her skirt was too
Like,
long.
as in, like she was
was
wearing a
her
normal maxi skirts, and then apparently the uniform's like
How
a
is that
mini.
affecting her education? The
No,
school is for education.
pause, because you can't say that. You can't say that.
What?
You can't say her skirt's too long.
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
apparently
religious
that's not-
reason.
No, but apparently
they
they were
did.
like it's not part of the school's uniform
Yeah. So they sent her home.
They sent her home.
Yeah.
That's the thing, send her home to do what?
to go get the right school uniform
I don't know.
to get the right skirt
No,
length.
but what does a skirt have to do with your education?
That's what I'm saying. So the
It's
whole
the
thing
same
is
with
that-
hairstyle.
Yeah.
Why
It's the
does my
same thing in
braid
America
not
with
affect-
dress code.
Yeah.
I can't see a girl's shoulder.
And I realized
'Cause
when
it's
kids
distracting.
when you kind of like restrict them for no
That's
reason.
when they start.
Specifically, yeah, like for example, like my sister's school not allowed piercings. Why are they doing self piercings
On
in
themselves.
the in lunch at lunchtime?
The thing is,
My
the kids are
sister
going to do it
pierced-
anyway.
My sister pierced her own nose. I reckon if they were just left alone, no one would go crazy.
They'll
with
be
stupid.
yeah,
fine.
that's true.
Exactly.
First of all, I find it really funny that it's always the girls though that have to fix their school uniform.
And it's just the same
More
way.
time
like
I
you
can
said,
see
all your
George
kids are
as
not
the
the
boxes.
same. What makes you think 30 kids in a class? You told my brother to get out. You told him get out. You didn't tell him how far he can go. Like that's his
I
his
love that
argument.
because when you go to, exactly when
She
now the
told me to
teacher
get out. She didn't tell me to stand outside.
That is
so
true.
I
Your
went
brother
home.
took it
Do you see what I'm
very
saying?
literal.
Like you have
Yeah.
to be very specific with kids. And what makes you think 30 kids are all going to be the same? You can't put every single child in naughty corner. One of them is going to get PTSD.
And it's not even that. Yeah, I feel like with
You
teachers,
see what I'm saying?
especially.
One of them is going to get traumatized.
But even with teachers in today's day and age and the current schooling system and how it's operating, yeah,
It's rubbish.
teachers are on the defense. They're not doing things to help the students or try and get to the root cause because they don't have the time or
The
funding
time
to do
or
that.
energy, yeah.
For them, it's just discipline. Like you see teachers that come in. Like I remember I was working in a school one time, and the first teacher, this is my first ever day working there, and I was a TA, and the teacher came in guns blazing. These were year 7s, yeah. This for them is like a whole new world. They're scared shitless already.
Yeah.
He came in, he goes, get in line. And I was like, yo, they're already in line. Like,
Relax, open your eyes.
and I realized for them, it's like they're so used to hearing these horror stories of kids taking advantage of like teachers and stuff. But the thing is, when you look back at your own schooling, yeah, like when I think back to my schooling, the teachers I respected the most weren't the ones that yelled